Hello and welcome back to some more Genshin Impact. So, I'm going to be continuing the quest that I'm currently working on, which is the Cooking the Flavor of Nature. Our Katora wants us to get the head mushroom to complete the supreme delicacy. But before that, I just wanted to point out that they did add some new timed events. Well, actually, one new timed event in particular. And they also added an entirely new area here in Sumeru, all the way down here. So I'm going to eventually get to exploring that. But right now, I just want to complete at least one or two parts of this quest over here. I don't know why I put that shield up. So it wants us to head right there. I wonder what we're going to find. After I found the head mushroom, I took it in its aroma and touched its cap every time I passed by. I imagined how good cooking into the delicious dish for Varuna is the final goal. Okay. I'm assuming, yeah, I have to head this way. I'll delete all. I was about to say delete these guys, but I suppose that's fairly accurate. I kind of wish that the other one had come closer. Not a big deal. I'm a little bit rusty because I haven't played this for about a week and a half or so. The videos up until now were recorded quite a bit in advance. I decided to take a break after all that. That's also why, like, a new timed event is up, and also why a new area was added. I wonder if I should start this, since I just defeated that. Yeah, I may as well. I can always come back over here in a bit. Or maybe... Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna follow this and come back up here. I have no idea how that helped me exactly, though, what I just did. Did it lower the water level? It may have lowered the water level. I hope that this Sealy is not going under the water. It might be. If it is, then that's not good for me, because I gotta find like some piece of land. There we go, some land, and the Sealy is going all the way over there. It's probably leading me to another thing to lower the water levels some more. Okay, here we are. I gotta follow it into this cave now. Well, this is interesting. They give you these little things to recover your stamina, which is nice. Although, I wasn't expecting it to go in so far. I suppose I could wait ahead of it over here on land. Oh, great. I don't want to fight you guys. I just want to complete this puzzle. Thank you, Sealy, for finally getting to the point.
Today is a lucky day.
Now the question is does this connect back to where the quest wanted me to go to? I don't think it does. I'm gonna get that Dendroculus at the very least. Still. There's obviously a puzzle here that I need to solve to lower the water level even more. Here we go. Ah, no! You know what? Let's go up to that. I didn't even notice that that was there before. I really am fumbling here. No! Oh, I got it. I didn't think I got it. So, good. Now, where are the enemies related to this? Okay, there may be multiple groups of enemies related to that, or there may be multiple puzzles in here that I have to solve related to that. I'll remember this, this area down here for later. Well, actually, maybe there's a... what do you call it here? A dungeon that I can access. If I can access a dungeon, then I can always teleport back down here later. Okay, the question is how do I break that barrier right there? Because that barrier may very well be what I need to break to access the dungeon. There's also a Dendroculus down here. Or, well, maybe it's up above. Regardless, I do think I need to lower the water level again. You know what?
Think you can get away?
This should solve the problem pretty fast.
Hold the line.
These guys are being a little bit of a pain. There we go. Collect all of my treasure. This should be a blueprint for the teapot.
Rare and exquisite treasures. Yes.
Yeah, it's a blueprint. Okay, now how to break you open is the question. Actually, why would I want to break you open? I'm not seeing anything on the other side. Oh, there's that right there. Why is that there? And how do I... Oh yeah, that's how I do it. I can't believe I forgot something so simple. Okay, I'm gonna switch in a character that can interact with this. And here we are. So what'd that do for me? Is it just solving part of the puzzle in the middle there? Yeah, it just solved part of the puzzle in the middle there. So you have to solve several puzzles in here to unlock that, just like I thought. Here's another one.
Propagate.
So it may not be as hard to lower the water level as I initially thought. As long as I keep finding these pillars. I wasn't sure exactly what I was supposed to find to solve that. But if I look at this again, there should be 2 sections lit up. Yeah, there are 2 sections. There should be 2 more pedestals somewhere in this room. What's back here? What? Why is this going on so long? Nah, I'm not going back that way just yet. Not if I can help it. Maybe this is where I came in at. Although I felt like I swam into this place. So, I don't know. There might be one underneath this. Oh. I already have the character that can get that, yeah. No, there's not one underneath that. Although defeating these enemies still may result in something happening. So I may as well.
Take flight.
I wonder... There's something I have to try after I defeat these enemies. Because I don't know if I've ever tried it. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to grab this. Then I need to go over to this. And, okay, yeah, that works. I can't believe I never tried that before. Huh. What was that noise? It sounded like a, treasure chest. It just opened up. A little bit, weird. Maybe... No, it wasn't related to this. Oh, there's the, next pillar. Weird. I didn't see that before. Maybe, the pillars are hidden above, and you can't see them until you break those things or something. So let's, do this again. And there we go. Yeah, that must be the case. And now that switch should be possible to open. I'm so glad that I did this, because I was wondering about that type of puzzle before. And I just never could figure it out. And that's lowering the water level even more now. Although, maybe a little bit too much. Not enough, I don't know. I had no idea how deep the water went down. To begin
I'll keep
with.
this close.
And there is another switch right there that I need to activate in order to be able to get to the dungeon, I think. This is not what I was expecting to do. I was expecting to do some of the quests first, and then after that, move on to the timed event. I'm not even sure if I'll get to the timed event. We'll see.
Whirling snow.
Okay, buddy. Ah, great. These guys,
Take flight.
they don't have that much HP, so I don't want to finish them off with my elemental burst if I can help it, but they're hard to hit. The elemental burst actually tears right into them. You know, Ayaka's elemental burst, that is. You know what? Stop moving around so much.
Stabilize.
Whirling snow.
There we go. That switch is now possible to activate. I'm glad it was that simple. I didn't have to solve like a bunch of puzzles down here. Okay, there's nothing over there. That said, I'm supposed to be heading that way, and it's still not going that way. Where? Oh, right up here. I wonder why it doesn't seem to be heading in the direction of the dungeon. Okay, there we go. It's finally heading in that direction. That said, it's still not quite there yet. There's a Dendroculus. Ignoring you guys. No need to fight you. Just yet. Nope. Okay, I'm really close to that dungeon, but I don't see it yet. It must be further down. They had to put it way underground. Okay, there it is. Now the question is how do I activate it? I think I have an idea. Let's get rid of this guy first. And then I'll try to activate it.
Embrace the ice.
Die. Okay, the question I have now, are there more of those things around here? There might be. I gotta switch in another character. Okay, so this is how this is gonna work. I grab that, and then I get a fully charged shot, and I hit this. And hopefully that does what I need it to do. Oh, it split off. I was not expecting that. So I'm gonna have to activate this again, but that's not a big deal. So what are you doing now? Oh, you have to hit it while it's moving? No, okay. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, okay. This is weird. Okay, this should work much better. Since I'm targeting it from right here, right? There we go. That was a weird puzzle there. Anyways, I'm glad that I finally have access to that. I can trigger the dungeon to create a waypoint to it or whatever. A fast travel point.
Have you heard the ballad of the treasure chest?
And then I can continue on with the side quest. And eventually I'll go there. Now I'm going to teleport back to the statue of the Seven up here. And then make my way back to that, quest icon. In theory, I can now actually access the teleporter that's down there as well. But I'm not going to do that just yet. Instead, I'm just going to go through here and continue this. The aura of the withering is growing stronger. It feels horrible. I hope the head mushroom is fine. Definitely a withering down here, isn't there? Yeah. Right there. Is that the head mushroom? The head mushroom is over there, and it looks fine too. Aether, let's neutralize the withering. For the mushrooms, should I pick it up? It does look a little larger than a normal shroomkin. It's best to pick it up later, once the withering has been eliminated. Okay. Easy enough. So you do this. And then you go all the way over here. Do that. And one final one. That should summon a monster for me to fight. And this monster should go down easily enough. I'm surprised there weren't any other monsters down here with it. But I'm not going to complain. Destroy the tumor. Now I can pick the mushroom, right? Ah, the head mushroom I've always been dreaming about. The head mushroom, would you still be the same without your sweet scent? Hee, this mushroom does smell really good. Anyway, let's get out. Okay. Hey, what's so special about the head mushroom anyway? A head mushroom is a head of a mushroom. What difference does that make? Oh, Paimon knows. It's a mushroom the size of something, I don't know. Probably. What do you mean by probably? Anyways, how far do I have to go? Okay, it's not too far. I could probably activate that teleporter very fast and then teleport back to the Statue of 7 to get to where I need to go for this quest. So that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm glad that I was able to solve the problem with the water level and stuff. Because before I wasn't sure exactly what was going on with that. And I felt somewhat intimidated by it. But now that I know how to solve those other puzzles, a lot of things should make more sense now. Because there were other areas that had puzzles like that too, where I was like, I don't know what's going on. I'm so lucky to have met both of you. It's the smell of a fully matured head mushroom. It's richer than ever. So, you grew well even when Marana took over your habitat. Amazing. So can we taste it? Of course, putting aside how you've helped me, serving the most delicious mushroom dish to Nara again has always been the goal of my cooking training. Oh yeah, head mushroom. Arakatora immediately starts cooking. The fresh aroma of the mushroom bursts out from the pot. Once it's ready, Arakatora serves it to you and Paimon. Should it be considered disappointing or conforming to expectations? Because it's tasteless, besides that, it's filled with vitality and too tough to the point of being difficult to chew. It's done. My cooking training has finally been completed successfully. What do you think? I'm sure it's the best delicacy to Aranara. How should Paimon put this? I chew forcefully. Swallow forcefully. If it's edible if you try hard enough, or it's a little too early for me to have something like this. I don't know. I'll select the top option. It's a very fragrant mushroom indeed, but its texture and taste don't really suit us. Huh? How could this be? When I served it to the other Nara from before, she said it was good. From before? I served my mushroom dish to a Nara some time ago, and because it was so good, she swallowed it with so much vigor. It should be fine. Huh. Oh, just like every Aranara grows different leaves, the taste of the mushroom may not suit all Nara. Right, speaking of leaves, are Aranara not afraid of fire? You look like you're covered in leaves. Of course it's scary. Forest fires sometimes raze entire forests until only barren ground remains. But it's for my cooking training, so keeping my fear at bay and controlling the temperature of the flames is also part of my training. So that's how it is. Anyway, guess it's time to go back. Arapasati is waiting for you guys. Yes, I'll head back to Vanarana immediately. I can't keep my precious sister worrying about me. As for the others, Arasaka, Arapaz, Arafala are around Gandharvaville, Apom Woods, and Devantaka Mountain. Thank you, Golden Nara Aether is dazzling like the sun, and Paimon is quite amazing too. I'll leave my sister's request to you. Why is Paimon only quite amazing? Oh, don't worry about that. Anyway, I don't know how to repay you for all the help you've given me. I've decided to give you my Supreme Delicacies recipe. Perhaps you'll grow fond of its taste as you age. Aether, if Paimon modifies this recipe a little, it should be able to become a pretty good original dish. Oh, cool. So, that part of the quest is done, and the next part is right here. Look for Arasaka. That's probably all the way back in Aranara, right? Oh no, it's all the way over here. Okay. But I'll do that a little bit later. Instead, I'm now going to focus on starting of Ballads and Brews. So let's read the festive anecdotes first. Sounds from afar. As the harvest season arrives, Mondstadt's Adventurers Guild has received a great number of requests from the citizenry. You and Paimon have also arrived back in the city in response to Catherine's call for aid. So there's a total of 3 acts in this quest. And I will be doing some of this quest as well as some of this quest down here during this. There's also a new Archon quest, as well as a new story quest that they added, I think. Let me see. Yeah, they added a new story quest for a character called Sino? I don't know. But I'm not too worried about that right now. Instead, let's start with Sounds from Afar. So they want us to go to the Adventurers Guild in Mondstadt.
Let me just confirm. Yes, all tasks on the checklist are complete. Traveler, Paimon, we are grateful for your assistance.
Awesome, it's a voice quest.
Thank goodness you were able to come as soon as we contacted you. Who knows how we would have coped with all these commissions otherwise?
It was nothing. The last couple of days have been pretty busy, but it was all super easy stuff, like delivering and escorting goods. When we heard that you were short on people, we thought we were going to be in for another long and drawn-out adventure.
Being the seasoned adventurers that you are, it's true that you are suited to work of a much higher caliber than your recent assignments. However, this situation is unavoidable in Mondstadt at this time of year.
Huh? Why's that?
Probably because it's harvest season.
That's right. This is the ideal season for harvesting crops and fruits. And for the wine capital of Teyvat, it's also the all-important winemaking season. Farmers are anxious to sell off their fresh produce, and all the major wine merchants are seeking to purchase top-quality ingredients to make new product.
Ah, well, no wonder we keep hearing people talking about wine these days.
Huh? What do you mean? Seriously?
Yes, I swear I'm not making this up. The acting Grand Master wants everyone to gather at headquarters in the main hall. Hurry!
Oh?
We need to leave right now or we'll be late.
Hey, wait up!
I wonder what Jean wants.
Why do those 2 knights look so flustered?
Hello, Kaya. It's been a while.
Well, hello there. If it isn't the Traveler and Paimon. What a rare pleasure.
Kaya! Just the person we need! Why is everyone running off to the Knights of Favonia's headquarters all of a sudden?
And is our help required too?
Don't worry. This isn't one of those occasions where you need to come to everyone's rescue. All that's happened is that the Knights of Favonius have just received a letter from the Grand Master. Acting Grand Master Jean will be convening a meeting in the main hall shortly to go through it.
Okay.
Well, that's a relief. Wait, hold on a second. What did you say again?
The Knights of Favonius received a letter from the Grand Master?
The Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius? Isn't that Varka? The leader of that legendary expedition? So,
Sure.
what did Varka say in the letter? How's the expedition going? When are they getting back?
Oh, so interested in our Grand Master all of a sudden? Never knew you were such a gossip.
It's only normal, isn't it? That you'd be curious too if there was someone you'd heard loads about but never met. Even Master Jean says he's a living legend. Oh, pretty hard not to get hyped up after hearing that. Besides, the expedition has been going on for ages, and we still never heard a single thing about what they're up to.
The acting Grand Master is very gracious in her appraisal. Varka brought quite a bit of trouble to those around him on the road to becoming a legend. I'll have to tell you about it sometime. Anyway, since this has piqued your interest, why don't you join me at headquarters? And we'll see what the letter says.
Sounds like a plan.
We do miss our honorary knight, after all. It's been quite a long time since your last visit.
Sure, let's go and see what it's all about. Bye, Catherine! See you soon!
All right. Take care now.
See ya, Catherine. So off to the Knights of Favonius Guild we go. Sounds from afar. Everybody's gathered.
It looks like just about everyone's here.
Yep.
Hey there, cutie. Paimon. I didn't know you two would be coming. So you heard about the letter?
Yep.
Yep, we ran into Kaya near the Adventurers Guild. Oh, wow. Paimon's never seen so many people in the main hall at once before. Oh, Paimon's getting kind of nervous now.
Don't get too carried away, all right? If I know the Grand Master, the fact that he has the time to be writing letters means it's probably nothing serious. It certainly won't be bad news.
Kaya's exaggerating a little, but otherwise I agree. After all, Mika's not the kind of person who'd be able to keep it hidden if something were the matter. The truth would be written all over his face.
Mika? Who's that?
Over there, look. The kid standing next to Jean in front of the staircase?
Oh?
He used to be a land surveyor in Eula's team. He's very talented in what he does, and a very reliable person. When the expedition team set out, the Grand Master appointed him to be the core member of the frontline team. He's the one that brought back the letter.
Please, may I have your attention, everyone? Now that we're all here, let's begin reading out the letter from the Grand Master. Mika, please, go ahead.
Yes, Master Jean. Right. Hello, everybody. I am Mika, surveyor of the Reconnaissance Company. Recently, I have been taking part in an assignment with the expedition team. I will now be reading Grandmaster Varka's letter aloud for you all.
Sounds nervous.
To the Knights of Favonius. Greetings, everyone. This is Varka. The first thing I want to say to you all is please put your minds at ease. The expedition is safe, and all of its members are accounted for.
Oh, that's fantastic news. My palms are sweating.
May I continue?
Sure.
Go ahead, Mika.
All right. Now that your fears are allayed, I trust you'll be ready to listen to the rest of my letter. I'm writing to you from the northernmost reaches of Tevat by the light of a stove. The expedition forces are stationed here while we restock. I once told you that the purpose of this expedition was related to a dangerous secret from days long past. I am still unable to disclose more than this, but suffice to say that you needn't worry about how our mission is progressing. In the past couple of months, we received an unexpected visitor. The Fatui Harbinger known as the Captain.
Well, one of those, huh?
The captain?
I am fully aware of the Fatui's outrageous actions in Mondstadt in recent history. Nevertheless, the captain was not hostile towards us on this occasion.
Yeah, sometimes they're not.
Open parenthesis. I rather suspect that's because this time, Snezhnaya and we are in the same boat. Close parenthesis. The man hides everything under the mask he wears, so no one can know his past or his origins. However, one thing is for sure. He is as hard as iron for having the courage to challenge gods as an ordinary mortal. I don't doubt that he could even take out a ruin guard by stabbing it in its big, glowing eye with one of Klee's crayons. Open parenthesis, don't get any ideas. Close parenthesis.
Okay, he doesn't need to say that every time, but I imagine he'll keep saying that.
Our scouts have confirmed that the captain received orders to head for Natlon 3 days ago. We'll be able to sleep much better now that we don't need to worry about him anymore. I will admit that some of his actions have helped us, but even then, he owed us at least that much. This year's Weinlese Fest must be kicking off in Mondstadt any day now. What a great pity that this year, once again, we will be unable to spend the festival together. Everyone here is always thinking back fondly upon the fine wines of Mondstadt, as well as the happy times we have spent with each and every one of you.
I thought that that was his tail, but it's sticking out of that bag on his back. Huh, weird.
I hope that you and all the citizens of Mondstadt enjoy the festival to the fullest. Have a few drinks on our behalf. The Dawn Winery's limited edition Weinlese Fest seasonal special will do nicely. May Lord Barbados bless Mondstadt, and may the wind carry our sentiments back to your side. Varka.
Now maybe he won't sound so nervous or stiff or whatever when he talks normally.
P.S. If you're wondering who's tougher between me and the captain, well, I'm the Grand Master. There are 10 captains in the Knights of Favonius, but only one Grand Master. Ah ha 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 ha. His left, not mine. The letter ends here. Thank you, everyone, for your attention.
Thank you, Mika.
Master Jean, I just noticed that there's something else written on the back of the last page.
Oh?
P.P.S. I ran out of paper, so I'll add this here. Lisa, the following is a message for you. This part seems to be from the Grand Master to Miss Lisa.
Oh, for me?
Seeing that it's a special message, Lisa, we'll discuss this in private. Everyone, as the Grand Master mentioned in his letter, the Weinlese Fest is in just a few days. And how fortunate we are at this time to receive word that all is well with the expedition. Though they are unable to return to Mondstadt and spend the festival with us, the Weinlese Fest will nonetheless be a major event that all of Mondstadt is looking forward to. I hope that everyone will guard your stations and perform your duties, both for our far-flung colleagues involved in the expedition, and also for the hardworking people of Mondstadt. And of course, during your time off, I hope you will be able to rest, relax, and enjoy this long-awaited festival.
I'm sure they will.
That brings our meeting to a close. Dismissed.
Unless something goes horribly wrong.
Did Paimon hear that right? They ran into the Fatui's captain? Who knows what that was about? But it must have been important. But, Fatui Schmatui! The real big deal here is the Weinlese Fest. Sounds like there'll be loads of free food and drink. Paimon wants to hear more.
Typical Paimon.
Hey, cuties. How about we go and chat with Jean? You didn't get a chance to say a proper hello with so many people here.
Yeah, sure.
Good. All right, let's go.
And she's probably in her office, which is in one of these rooms, right? Oh, here's that kid, Mika. I can talk to him very fast.
Hi there. You must be looking for Captain Kaya? Please, don't mind me.
Actually, I was looking for you.
Oh, wait, but what? Oh, jeez, Captain Kaya. What should I say?
Oh, Mika. How have you not changed one bit after being on the front line this long? You were just asking me about the Storm Terror incident, weren't you? Well, allow me to introduce you to the legendary Honorary Knight.
That's right, and also the legendary Paimon.
Hi there. You guys are so strong. I'm in awe. I have to go and report in with Captain Yula now. Please excuse me.
See ya. He's still as nervous as ever.
Aw, he just left. Well, that's too bad. Paimon was gonna ask him all about the expedition.
That is a pity, it really is. But don't take it the wrong way. The way he sees it, every pair of eyes in Mondstadt is focused squarely on you. Give it some time, and this will all sort itself out. Next time you see him, I'm sure you'll get along just fine. In fact, let me share a little secret with you. Try talking to him about exploring the wild. You'll win his trust in no time.
Okay, sure. That sounds like a plan. I want to check something very fast. So I can make about 20 wishes, so I think I'm going to do that here in a second. Okay. So all I got from that was just a 4-star weapon. Let's make another 10 wishes. So I got a copy of Sai that time. Not too bad. All things considered. I could make one more wish, actually. Just a bow. Figures. Figures. It's not a big deal, though. So let's open this door, go talk to Jean.
Ah, Lisa. The Grandmaster's letter is just on the table. Traveler, Paimon, it's been a long time. Apologies, I didn't get the chance to talk with you during the meeting just now.
Not a big deal.
If you don't have any plans in the immediate future, why not stay in Mondstadt for a while? We'll be celebrating the Weinlese Fest very soon.
Don't be deceived. Jean may appear very composed, but she's been missing you both terribly recently.
Lisa...
I'll leave you to catch up. I'm going to read my letter.
Okay. I've missed Mondstadt too. Or I've missed everyone as well. I'll select that.
Yeah, Mondstadt's where our journey began after all. We have a lot of fond memories here. Master Jean, neither of us really knows anything about this Weinlese Fest. Could you tell us more about it?
Yes, of course. The Weinlese Fest is an ancient Mondstadt festival just like Ludi Harpastum and Windbloom. In addition, it's the most important part of the fall. Each fall, the west wind blows in Mondstadt. Legend has it that the wonderful scent of Mondstadt's winemaking during the harvest season entices even the Animo Archon into attendance, being the great wine lover that he is. No matter where he is, he will transform into a soft breeze and return to his homeland.
Yeah, that sounds like the Animo Archon, all right.
For this reason, Mondstadters call the western wind the returning wind. The Weinlese Fest originally began as a celebration to welcome Lord Barbados on his return. In the past, every household would brew fresh wine around this time of year and keep it sealed at least until Windcoming Day during the following year's Weinlese Fest. Uncasking the sealed wine is a symbolic way of inviting the Animo Archon to share a drink. Legend holds that if the Animo Archon is satisfied with the taste of the wine, he will summon a gentle breeze to richly bless the people.
Richly bless? How?
Knowing him, it was probably blessing them with more good wine the next year.
That's a good question. But there's really no way of knowing. These are very old stories. Many of the details have been lost to time.
Yep, that'll happen. Some stories change completely as they get passed down. Hence why these days, Mondstadters will get into endless arguments over what kind of flower a windbloom is.
All part of how cultural heritage is created.
Indeed. But for the time being, at least, the tradition of paying tribute to the Animo Archon on Windcoming Day is still alive and well, and the Weinlese Fest remains a time for Mondstadters to share the joy of the harvest with one another as they partake of fine wines. This is a time of the year when many Mondstadters living away from Mondstadt return to their hometown. For those unable to return, Weinlese Fest is the period when they miss their family and friends most keenly.
Oh, so that's why the Grandmaster wrote, "May the wind carry our sentiments back to your side."
For this year, we've joined forces with the Church of Favonius and the Adventurers Guild to host a celebration on the banks of Cider Lake, just outside of Springvale. There will also be a traditional wine market during the festival period.
Okay.
Wine market?
Well, originally, it was simply a place where winemakers and farmers would come to trade in raw ingredients for winemaking. These days, it is a much grander affair. Not only will you find a range of choice wines, but seasonal fruit beverages and food items for everyone to enjoy too. A lot of people also sell secondhand goods and handicrafts at the market. The Knights of Favonius plan to use this as an opportunity to do some fundraising for needy children and elderly people in the city.
That sounds nice.
Wow, sounds pretty cool.
If you have the time, I encourage you to take a look around. I hope you'll find it a worthwhile experience. Now, Lisa, what was the Grand Master's message to you about?
I was just about to bring that up. The Grand Master says he wants me to handle something for him. Something to do with Razor's past.
Razor's past?
Razor told us that he was raised by a pack of wolves in Wolvendom.
Yeah, he did.
He never knew his parents. In his own words, the wolf pack is his lupical, which means family.
Yes, that was as much as I knew as well. But in his letter, the Grand Master says that in the cabinet above the third bookshelf, to the right of the grandfather clock in Jean's office, there's a wooden box containing some items that Razor's parents left for him. He says it's time to give the box to Razor.
Does this mean the Grand Master knew Razor's parents?
It would seem so. The Grand Master didn't simply run into Razor one day in Wolvendom and teach him how to use a sword. No, the connection between them goes back much further.
Wow. Well, come on, let's go find Razor. He'll be pretty excited to find out something about his true parents.
Maybe. Paimon, wait. Lisa, something's worrying you.
Oh, cutie. Nothing escapes your eyes, does it? For the child who never met their biological parents, this kind of conversation is always a difficult one, even for the most well-adjusted. By contrast, Razor grew up in Wolvendom and has had very limited contact with human society. Who knows whether he's ready for this or not?
I'm sure the Grand Master will have given due consideration to Razor's circumstances. Perhaps he felt that now would be the most appropriate time.
That's a good point. Okay, cuties. Can I leave you to break the news to Razor?
Sure.
He thinks of me as his teacher, so he might not open up to me if he gets upset. But you are his trusted friends. I think it makes more sense for him to hear about this from you.
Don't worry, leave this to us.
Thank you, sweetie. Try to be as encouraging as you can. Someone his age needs all the love and support they can get.
Interesting. Let's talk to Jean again.
Is there something else you would like to discuss?
About the expedition.
It was good of Mika to bring the letter back all this way. Knowing that everyone is safe and sound is the best encouragement I could ask for. Still, I hadn't counted on the captain making an appearance. The Grand Master has a rather unconventional way of describing things. But even then, I've never heard him give such high recognition to anyone before. If you ever encounter the captain on your own journey, be on your guard. He is not someone to be underestimated. Is there something else you would like to discuss?
About Mika.
Mika tells me that rather than rejoining the expedition party, Grand Master told him to return to his post in Eula's reconnaissance company after delivering the letter. Land surveyors are usually situated in the vanguard of an army on the move, and are tasked with exploring previously uncharted territory. It looks like the expedition must have entered into a much less intense phase. Have you had the chance to speak with Mika yet? When he's with people he hasn't met before, he tenses up and stands bolt upright. I really wish he had a little more self-confidence. Is there something else you would like to discuss?
About the I can't even say that name.
There is still some preparation to do, but don't worry, everything's on track. Actually, while we're on the topic, I have an assignment I'd like to give you. Namely, enjoy the festival to the fullest. Any objections?
Sure, I'll enjoy it.
Is there something else you would like to discuss? Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I wish you a very pleasant Vinelesa Fest.
Vinelesa Fest. Huh. Let's talk to Lisa.
As his teacher, I have a duty to give him the best education and guidance that I can. I'll make sure I'm prepared by the time you get back. Go on now, cuties. I'll leave Razor in your hands.
Okay. There's one thing I want to do before I leave this area. No, it wasn't that. I want to update Sayu's banner. Or not banner, but I want to update her constellation. So now she just needs 2 more to completely max out her constellations. Now let's get out of here.
Razor's usually around Wolvendom, right?
Uh-huh.
How do you think he'll react after hearing about this?
He'll probably be more confused than anything, but I could be wrong. We'll see.
Hey, look! It's a hunting trap. It looks like the ones that the hunters from Springvale use.
Oh?
Huh? What is it?
There are traces of electro energy near the trap. Now, Razor is an electro type, right?
Electro energy? Paimon wonders if it could be Razor. But Paimon thought he was pretty good at avoiding the hunters. Well, anyway, let's follow the traces of Electro and see where they lead.
Okay, sounds like a plan. So, they led that way first.
Look, there's another trap up ahead. Can you feel that Electro energy too?
Yep, and there's another trap right there.
Electro traces lead deep into Wolvendom. Let's keep going.
Okay. I thought I saw another trap right there, but I could be wrong. I'm not gonna look back to see if it was actually there. Okay, there was definitely a trap right there, though.
Razor! Are you there?
Gotta go up here now.
All right, the last trap has been set. Razor, thanks for coming with me all this way.
Oh, he was helping to set him. Okay, I was thinking something else was going on.
It's okay. My legs are strong.
What is it, Razor?
It smells familiar. Friend, from far away.
Mm-hmm.
Razor! Oh, and it's Draft too! Are you two hunting together?
Yes, it's almost harvest season, and the boars are venturing into the towns and wineries looking for food. They're trampling crops and destroying the vineyards. Someone could get seriously hurt. The Knights of Favonius came to us asking for help, keeping the boars a safe distance away from the population.
I and Uncle Brown Cat catch boars, protect everyone.
Wow, Razor! This is a big step for you. Paimon remembers you used to hide away from the hunters.
You can say that again. Razor was the star of the show this time. He let the wolves know we'd be coming, so we were able to get through Wolvendom without anyone getting hurt.
Helping everyone, helping Lupical, makes me happy. But much talking. Very tired now.
Still, it's a sign of progress. I'm happy for you.
Yeah! But, actually, we came here today because we have some really important news.
You tell Razor about Varka's letter.
Oh, I don't know.
Razor, do you mean you don't want to know about your real parents?
I want to know, but don't want to know.
So you do want to know, but at the same time you don't want to know? Ugh, sounds complicated.
Traveler, come and take a look at the trap I just placed. Let's give Razor some space to process things.
Sure. What is it? Seems like you have something to say.
Yes, I have some thoughts about this after seeing how Razor reacted. We've been hunting together a lot recently. The kid might not talk much, but still, I feel like I've come to understand him a little over the time we've spent together. Here's what I think. He definitely wants to find out about his parents. It's just that his fear of the unknown is overwhelming everything else he's feeling. I'm a father myself, so I know a thing or two about kids. You know, when Diona was little, if I got back late from a hunt one night, she'd be watching me like a hawk for days afterwards, as if she was worried that I might abandon her.
Do you mean Razor's worried that he was abandoned by his own parents?
Exactly.
Good point.
I think that's the heart of it. And if it turns out they did, well, I don't think there's anything we could say to console him. That's not my only concern, though. Razor is developing at his own pace. There are lots of issues that can't be solved all in one go, but he's making progress, one step at a time. But now this thing with his parents is added into the mix. It might push him to want to figure out once and for all where he comes from and where he's going.
Seems like a similar take to Lisa's. Maybe all mature adults think like this, huh? Wait, but then again, Master Jean had a different view. She said it's more about trusting other people and in your own instincts. What do you think?
He'll have to face this sooner or later. I will be there for him as a friend to this.
Gotcha. Well, knowing that he's got a friend like you to rely on makes me feel much better about this whole thing.
Paimon, how about this? You tell Paimon about how you plan to approach the situation.
Okay, got it. Right, let's head back. We don't want to keep him waiting.
Okay, sure. So he's had time to think.
Razor, so what are your thoughts?
Still thinking. My heart, it feels strange. Like being stabbed by a wolf hook.
What do you think of Varka?
Varka? Tall, very strong, likes to laugh.
Then do you trust Varka?
Yes, trust. He's very good to me. Give me a name. Teach me to fight. But now, busy with important work. I miss him.
You know, Razor, Varka used up all the paper writing this letter, but he still made sure he found room on the back to add a note for Lisa. He specifically told her to give you the things that your parents left for you. That means that he thinks the items have a special meaning for you. But more importantly than that, whatever happens, the Traveler, Paimon, Lisa, and all your other friends will always be here for you.
Don't worry, everything will be fine.
That's right. And old Uncle Brown Cat's here to support you as well.
Okay, thank you. I decide I want to go with you to see teacher.
That's the spirit, kiddo. Well, you folks better be heading off then. I'm just about finished here, so I'll be heading home very shortly myself. I'd better try and get plenty of father-daughter time in before the Vine Laser Fest starts.
Bye, Draf. See you again next time.
Yeah, see you later. Okay then. And I will go and see Lisa in the next video. I'll probably be starting off the next video with the Cooking a Pleasant Memory quest, though, which requires me to go back to Samara. So, anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.